Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, Inquisitor Prophecy. That is the correct game, where we will now do a little purge again. I know we did it in the last episode, but this time against some world bearers. We still have some world bearers in leader, so to say, to kill. So cultists Warhammer and their masters are trying to secure landing platforms on the top of a hive tower. Whatever the twisted intent behind the suicidal attack, the Fork-Tongeud enemy shall be butchered and banished with cleansing fire. Death shall be their savior.
100,000 worlds, 100,000 walls. There is no respite. There is nowhere to hide. Across the galaxy, there is only war.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, but that is not bad. That's just the very dark Warhammer 40k universe, which we do love intensively, of course. Otherwise we would not play the tabletop game, and Games Workshop in the end would not be that, well, I wanted to say rich, but I do not know whether rich is the correct characterization. Greedy, maybe. Anyhow, I wanted not to sound too negative against Games Workshop there. Sorry guys, what I wanted to say, and do not lie in the end, is that I forgot the plot. I forgot what I want to say. Do you know that sometimes it is just happening like that? Let me think. I can't remember. We need to kill the rocket, and there are two rockets spawned in one. That of course is not very good. And there I had my thought back and instantly forgot it again. Oh my goodness. I think I need some surgery in my brain. Anyhow, oh my god, get out of the flames. I wanted to say something about games. Very fun fact I already knew, and to be honest, I was very when 1 or 2 years ago Games Workshop needed to just a renegade commander, very nice. 2-3 years ago, where Games Workshop needed to rename Eldar to Eldari. I knew that there was some sort of suing going on from Games Workshop, or that I think back in the day I was under the impression Games Workshop was sued by some name right thing, whatever you want to call it. But in the end, that is maybe what I wanted to say a little bit with Games Workshop and their greediness, that they were suing against other companies for using the name Eldar, and in the end what came out, Games Workshop was not allowed to use the name Eldari anymore, Eldar anymore. It needed to rename them to Eldari. The same thing, of course, with the Dark Eldar renaming to Drukhari. Although I have to say, Drukhari I do like more as a name than Eldari. Anyhow, fun fact there as well, of course, is that I think the same thing happened to Dwarves, wasn't it? I think so. You may wonder why is he talking about that now. How I came thinking about that, in the end I was just the other day, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, I was thinking about StarCraft 2. To be honest, one of my favorite games out there. Very wonderful. I loved my hard times playing Diamond League back in the day, with all the Zerg micro. I was thinking about Ultralisk in the end, and I know what actually brought me to that. I read a Bells of Lost Souls article about the evolution of Tyranids, and if you remember 2nd edition Carnifex, the Screamer Killer with the 2 or 4 claws, which reminded me in that second, to be honest, of a Ultralisk out of StarCraft and StarCraft 2. And I was wondering, if you think about them Space Marines in In StarCraft and StarCraft 2, the Marines, they look like Space Marines, the armor, everything looks the same. And the Protoss look like Eldari or Drukhari, however you want to call it. And I was wondering how or why those two franchises, as you might know, they are completely different franchises, of course, why they are looking so, well, not identical, but very, very similar. Until I read a Reddit post that some guys of Blizzard back in the day worked together with Games Workshop on the game. But very fun fact, really, that both universes, both franchises look so very, very similar. But anyhow, sometimes, as I said in the last episode, I have weird thoughts in my mind. Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, you are. So, there were a couple of more rebels. So, as you see, if you are not playing this game by yourself, as great as global events are, and I get that the companies, the game developers do say, we don't wanna gift it to the guys. You need to play it, you need to play a lot, and you might not have fun. It is grinding, and you have a time limit. I think it was 20 days, something like that. But you see how low the spawn rate of the characters to kill actually are. That is a little frustrating if you have to blow out mission or play mission after mission after mission, and every time it doesn't spawn. It is very, very disappointing indeed. But anyhow, that is oftentimes how these kind of games technically are designed. Down here is that one's going to be opened. Hopefully no trap.
And that's the penitence for my greed.
Yes, it is, but in the end, doesn't matter. These sentry guns quickly killed off. So on it goes. I think not too many enemies remain, and we can say the next purge is unsuccessfully done, although we still have half of the enemies in front of us, so we might be a little lucky overall. Well, not half of the enemies, but nearly half. Well, less than half. Anyhow, that's not the point. That is not what I want to talk about. We just go. Okay, no enemies up there, but a lot of enemies down here. And they are then, so to say, goners. Very, very neat and very, very good for us, of bloody course. And that was a trap? I don't even know, but those mines were very nasty to the constructs, but not so nasty to us. I overall need to resummon them anyhow. Come on, shot after shot, killing them. So we, although we are instantly hit by those bloody mines, need to push on. So I tried, as you might have noticed there, to kill off them mines, but that is not always as easy.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
What I want...
Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
What I want to say is not always as easy as it looks like, and I think again we are, as I already said when we were half through the enemies, a little unlucky right now. Storm down, do the magic, and let me stay in the ground. The thing is, why I always enjoy having guardsmen with us is technically they are not the highest damage dealers in the game, but in the end they do, well, a lot of little damage helping out. That you especially notice that if you are playing sieges, and the amount of damage you do is getting higher and higher as more guardsmen are actually spawned behind. That's very great and amazing, I think. So again, I think we are unlucky, but in the end still a little bit of XP is still lurking around at every corner right here. Okay, that one is down.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
Okay, yes, we are, I think, even playing better, not better, but we are as mighty, as nearly as mighty as a Astartes in the game. Although I think even the Tech Priest class, of course, can be through the augmentation Tech Priests usually have, can be even more powerful than a normal Astartes. But that is not always the case, I guess, with every Inquisitor, especially with the other classes, although they augment their body as well, so that you need to keep in mind as well. So, okay, I spawn, I retreat, so as you see,
The Emperor protects.
I try to kill the trash mobs. That the good part is that our constructs then actually took and went for the Hellbrute and helped us out a lot there.
Today is a good day.
Well, of course, sad that we did not find the Edict of Termination, the target we wanted to take down, but well, you can't have everything. Sad enough, that is now the third episode in a row where we did not find the target. But anyhow, that is, I remember when I played the first episode, finding in the first episode the first target, and I was like, yes, well, we found it in the first episode, that will go on like that. I really thought that, and then, well, it did not happen. Anyhow, guys, that right now leads us to the end of this episode, and as usual, you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.